At the time of this recording, it's about 11:30 on Wednesday, the 4th of July, American Independence Day, for those of you who didn't know. And I'm standing at an absolutely deserted Summerveld. I came up this morning at around about 6 o'clock, hoping to catch an interview with Jeff Lloyd and his sons, Jaden and Zach, and speak to Justin Snaith, but it was not meant to be. A wage dispute was in process, and at the time of this broadcast, hopefully, that will be resolved. We've had an opportunity, however, to chat to Justin Snaith, who's ridden almost all of his own horses this morning, although he did have help from Jeff Lloyd riding Made to Conquer, and Anthandiwe was riding African Night Sky. Justin rode all the rest of his runners for Vodacom Durban July Day, with some good help from Robbie Fay Durb amidst a few other horses for the Snaith Yard. So let's catch up with Justin to find out what he thinks about the possibility of a resolution as far as this wage dispute is concerned, and of course how his runners have come through their preps going into the 2018 renewal of the Vodacom Durban July, in which he has 5 runners. Troubled times, testing times, but they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Justin.
Yeah, look, the timing could be better, but I do feel for our labour. It's not an easy job, and the hours are long. I mean, I know I live it every day of my life. So we're all pulling together. We got Robert Fader here from another yard helping me, and I've actually enjoyed today. I've ridden all my horses in the Vodacom Durban July. I've got quite a few still to go, and I think it's about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to be very stiff tomorrow. So I've watered and fed all my horses, but I've spoken to my staff, and they're quite happy with what's about to happen. And we just, at the end of the day, just make it as pleasant for everyone. I mean, there's no violence at all, and it's just it's always been coming. And I'll be very happy if my guys get a little bit more money, and we're all happy. So that's the main thing.
Aside from that, a small issue called the Vodacom Durban July. You've probably got the strongest hand that any trainer has ever had since Terence Millard, and it must be so hard for you. I know that African Night Sky is the hot pot favourite. His form is faultless, but how do you pick from your horses?
Well, look, I've ridden them. It's a fortunate thing with the strike. I've ridden all my horses now, and they're all well. So I got to ride Dirt again today. I've ridden him on the beach, but I actually rode him in work this morning, and I tell you, what a horse! Just oozes class and ability. So, but he can fire up on a big day. But I tell you what I felt today, I was very impressed. I've ridden some very good horses. I've been very fortunate in Melbourne Cup winners and good horses. So I know what a nice horse feels like. And I tell you what, he gave me a feel today. And then African Night Sky, I walked him to the track and I rode him, but I didn't ride him in work. And he's just so well. They look incredible. I mean, I got Star Express here. It looks amazing. Elusive Silver. Just very, very fortunate. I went very easy in the Durban July gallops. My instructions were to the jockeys. I don't want to do. Last year I did the 800s. I did quite quick 800s, and it was a disaster. This year I said go to the 1600, and every jockey got the same instruction: go slow as you can. Very simple. So every horse went from the mile. Instructions were to go slow as you can. Anton argued with me. He had no interest in going too slow. He wanted to give his horse a nice outing, which I understand, because Do It Again's only had a run in the Guineas and a run in the Daily News. So he wanted to do a little bit more, and the horse, being a young horse, he could. I've really enjoyed this dealing with them on such a close. I wish I could do this every day, but I can't.
Not enough time.
No, there's not enough time. I'm actually running out of time as it is. I mean, I've ridden 6 of my big runners on the weekend, and I've still got 10 more to ride this morning. So, but I've, as I said, I love animals, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every minute I've spent with them today.